I started my farm, 2021. 2021 for me, as I get to tag every year, 2021 was the year I called the year of God. I said 2021 was the year of God. And 2021, I started a lot of things. I started my weekday prayer meeting. I started this book club in 2021. I started my company in 2021. I bought farmlands in 2021. So it was a year of God. So I did a lot of things in 2021. So you hear me talk about 2021 of I started a lot of things in 2021 because I titled it the year of God. It was the year of God for me, you know. So I started my farm in 2021, right? And when I started that farm, I knew nothing about farming. I did know about business processes because I'm a life coach. I do all of this. So I know how to set a business up. Excuse me. I know how to set up a business. I know how to run a business. Albeit at least the theory part of it because I teach it, I coach on it, right? So I came in knowing about how to set up businesses, how to do business, but I had zero knowledge of farming, right? My first employee had zero knowledge of farming. She was selling farmland, right? That's how I got to meet her. And that's how I got into buying farm because she was my counselor. As a marriage counselor, I was counseling her on her marriage and she was having financial issues, right? And so she was selling farmland. So I said, all right, just to help her financially, right? If I buy this farmland, would you farm it for me? That's how we started. That's how I bought my first 6 acres of farmland, right? Today we have about 65 acres of farmland. But that's how I started. She's still my employee today, right? But we knew nothing. Both of us knew nothing about farming. But in 4 years, we've learned a lot. We've learned by doing, by doing, by doing, by doing. You see, I knew about business processes. I didn't know about farming. I wanted to bring business process on top of farming to apply business process in farming. So I had to learn about farming. I knew about business process. I had to learn about farming to apply the business process to it. See, so I had to exercise myself in farming. Today, I know some things about farming. I'm not necessarily a professor in farming, but I know some things about farming, right? I know about how to build greenhouses. We build greenhouses. We're now 7 and 8 greenhouses. We're going to build 12. We have 4 more to go, right? Uh, I know how to do greenhouses, operate greenhouses. I know a couple of things, right? But I've learned it by practice. I've learned by doing in 4 years of doing it. We're building a poultry, never done a poultry before, only been to one poultry in my whole life. But that poultry I went to one time, I replicated the design is what we're building. So I'm going to learn about poetry, right? But I'm only going to learn it by practice, get better at it, practice, right? Yeah, I'm going to get people here and there learn. But I'm just saying that whatever it is that you want to do, you can get it by practice. You start shakily, but the more you do it, the better you get at it. I go back and look some of my old videos in 4 years. I cringe. I say, did I do that? Did I do that? But you see, today I'm more fluent, I'm freer, than I used to be. Because in 4 years I've learned, I've become better at doing this. I'm becoming a guru at doing this, right? But I wasn't born this way, right? Yeah, I'm this by practice because I do it Sunday in, Sunday out, and it's becoming a second nature because I do it. That is why talent is not enough. Talent can make you a failure if you depend on talent alone. Your certificate can make you a failure if you depend on certificate alone. I have some youth corpers working for me, and one of the reasons I brought the youth corpers in who read a Greek was that hopefully they would use their knowledge of a Greek from school, to add to what we're doing. Zero. They've come only to come and do manual work. They're bringing no experience from school. They saying, you know, but it's because they are depending so much on certificate. Let me go and find some work. They are not applying themselves to the knowledge that they are supposedly have gained from school, right? Their mind is set on something, thinking that that is where the money is. But listen to El Nightingale today, right? The money is where you are. The money is where you are. If only God will open your eyes to the riches that is where you are right now. It's not somewhere else. That garden, your acre of diamond is where you are right now. Just pray that God will open your eyes to the opportunities that surround you where you are right now, not any other place. Where you are right now, the opportunities are built for you where you are right now. All you have to say is, God, open my eyes to them. God, help me see the things I can do. Help me see the acres of diamond that is around me right now. With the experience I have right now, I can enter into my own wealthy place, into my own large place. You don't have to go to another profession to get it. You don't have to go to another place to get it. Where you are right now, there are riches for you if only God will open your eyes to them. Right? So apply yourself, practice, become the best at what you do, right? You'll be surprised what you get from it, right?